Sylvie, we can talk.
Is Loki Season 1 anti-religion or anti-God? Hello, I'm Kevin Harris. If you've watched any of my other videos, it'll come as no surprise that Loki Season 1 is not about alternate timelines or alternate Lokis or space police. Instead, it is about losing your religion.
I have to believe they had a reason.
Or at least having a crisis of faith.
Then who created the TVA?
And what is Loki Season 1's ultimate message? Well, here we go. Season 1 of Loki introduces us to the Time Variance Authority, or TVA.
Welcome to the Time Variance Authority. I'm Miss Minutes.
An organization supposedly run by a trinity of timekeepers who claim responsibility for monitoring the multiverse and preventing variants from straying too far from the straight and narrow path that is the sacred timeline.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
What?
This organization is not only a jab at overly bureaucratic government institutions.
Sign this too.
Owen Wilson's character Mobius is named after a one-sided repeating loop, but also at organized religions that ask its followers to have faith instead of hard evidence. Certain things don't add up at the TVA.
Why wouldn't you let me interrogate Sylvie?
And we are introduced to an alternate female version of Loki named Sylvie.
This isn't about you.
Who is set on taking down the enigmatic organization. Like yin and yang, Sylvie and Loki balance and complete each other and eventually gain access to the throne room of the mysterious timekeepers. Besides looking like a ripoff from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the timekeepers are clearly a reference to the biblical trinity of Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. And we are somewhat shocked with how quickly it is revealed to be pure theater. Loki Season 1 reflects many people's experience of growing up and realizing that the stories they've been told and even the religion they have believed in doesn't quite add up. It is about dispelling false narratives and going through a somewhat spiritual death to find yourself, once your world has been torn apart. But Loki Season 1 is not entirely atheistic. As our heroes journey deeper, defeating the beast that guards the gate to a hidden citadel, they do find a godlike being, He Who Remains.
I know it all.
An architect
And I've seen it all.
who created the TVA to apparently protect against full-scale calamity. He Who Remains seems, like God, to value free will so much that he will even allow them to kill him.
And now you're just gonna sit there with all that freedom and let us decide your fate?
Yes!
He lets them choose whether or not to believe in him and the restrictions he has put into place for their own good, or to kill him and face the inherent consequences.
If you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my variants.
Loki and Sylvie, two versions of the same person,
Sylvie, hang on a moment.
symbolically
Let's just talk about it.
have an inner battle, and Sylvie wins out, killing He Who Remains. Or at least this version of him.
Yes, sir.
And as he dies, we realize that worse things may have just been unleashed. But we will have to wait until Season 2 to see what the results are from removing God from the multiverse. And that is the moral of this story.